Hi there. Welcome to my views and news. Can you hear me, viewers? Thank you for responding with yes. Let me welcome the participants. Then I have two new stories for you from Tigray and Amhara. Let me welcome the participants first, then I'll explain what I'm going to talk about in this live chat. Sammy S, the first viewer who commented. Welcome, Sammy. How are you? I'm fine. Michael here. Pajit Microwave. Jirga. Lile is calling me PP Media. Well, you can call me whatever you want to, but PP does not like me as well, by the way. No one likes me. Matter Media here. Bilal, Asai, FKM, Elijah Kano joined. Welcome, Elijah. Med Abdo Ali, Sis Shimalis. We have Hikiko Mortis, Abineth Gabayeo, Z. Michael Hellu. A viewer has stolen the name Gala. We know that this term is a derogatory term used against an Ethiopian ethnic group. Though I know that there is a crypto coin too by the name of Gala, very popular. And Gala has an English meaning too. It's a word. But if you use this name to just humiliate others, you should avoid it, I think. We have Goracha, Sammy S, Ibex Tube. Yeah, Ibex Tube joined after some time, long time. No see Ibex Tube. Salmon Tisfy here, Ethio Bona, The Horn Affairs, Zacharias Gebri Johannes, Mtikko Dima, Makabab Zaleke, Daniel, Nono Tadase joined. Welcome, Nono. Gilana Ajama, Wisdom, Merit Dejan, Tariko Gebre Maskal, Aman Washe joined to welcome Aman. Aman is a member too. Special welcome to you, Aman. You can be a member by clicking the membership tab on the channel. Mekonan Micha Abdisa Boko says, please focus on real evidence and balanced news. I'm trying my best, believe me. Bilal Asaya here. We have candidate 056, Eddie Salam, Ganfure, Solomon Volde. Thank you, Mihari. Mihari bought a super chat sticker. Your contribution matters a lot for me, Mihari. Fast here. Gitane Tadase joined to Abdi Shakur Adan. Zakaria says, is it possible to get more information about Eritrea? Yes, it's possible. I am not missing anything, I think, about Eritrea. Eritrea is part of what is happening in Ethiopia. I received some exclusive piece of information from Eritrea too about Asmara. I'll do a live chat on that soon. But it's difficult. It's difficult to get information from Eritrea because of the restrictions there. Moses joined too. Gala is saying, yes, I am deliberately using this term. Well, it's up to you, but I would request you to please avoid use of any hateful language in your comments, because that will get you auto banned. YouTube AI will ban you automatically. So that's not good. Express yourself. Let others listen to you, and let yourself listen to others. Alim Gizao is talking about the Tegenia music issue, which I raised in two videos. It's not deliberate, by the way. That was what happened. The Horn Affair says, you never told us about the manifesto of Fano. I've been asking you. Well, Fano should tell the people about their manifesto. You have to write a book. A viewer is recommending. Yeah, when I get old, maybe then I'll think about writing a book. So far, no time, honestly. Now, I have two pieces of information for you. Firstly, what happened in Volcaet, in Homera rather, because so many Ethiopian news outlets, YouTubers, social media activists, pro prosperity party, pro Fano, they have been uh, making videos for the last few hours, sharing posts about attack by Army 70 in Homera last night. You know that I always confirm, or try to confirm things, and if a report is unconfirmed, I tell you in advance. So I've been working on it. I want to share what I have learned from the area. Secondly, exclusive information I have received about Fano's next plan. Where will Fano launch their next attack? Which player will be involved? These are the two topics which I will explain in this live chat. Million is asking sarcastically, please tell us about what is happening in Buldi and Dasi. Well, I told you nothing is happening there. I mean, uh, Fano could not enter, could not control Dasi or Buldia. But Fano is not down and out. They are holding meetings, consolidating control of North and South Wollo. Their pace slow down. Maybe they want to consolidate, or drones obstructing their progress, but they are there, still there, very close to Voldia, very close to Dasitu. Thank you, Jossie G, for buying the super chat sticker. Thanks a lot. Your contribution matters a lot. So, uh, those who support Fano, they would say Fano is going to enter Voldia or Dasi tomorrow. Those who oppose would say Fano has been uh, destroyed. But reality is that they're still there, and they are working according to a plan. Plans don't always succeed. You need to have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. That is how you make progress. Thank you, Yared, for your kind words. Thank you, Horn Affairs. Your comments really are very encouraging and supporting. They keep me going. Gadisa Jirata. Let's start from Volcaet, viewers. Let's start from Homera Volcaet Sagade. Let me tell you what happened there. Then I will explain what Fano's next plan is. Let me speak for a few minutes because it's not going to be long. Uh, since this morning, people have been claiming that Army 70 members of Tigray military entered Kafta Homera district from Sudan. They carried out an attack there. They were confronted by Takeze guards, the militia uh, led by Colonel Demak Zadu, and that fighting erupted. Tigray fighters withdrew, and then they carried out second attack too. So this is being claimed. I tried to contact several sources, and I trust my sources. By the way, these people have been with me for years. I have developed a relationship with them, friendship with them. We don't mislead each other. I know what their loyalty is, where their loyalty lies, but they are true to their words. They don't mislead others. So far, when I'm recording, when I'm talking to you in this live chat, so far I have not been able to confirm any attack by Army 70 from Sudan in Kafta, Homera, Western Tigray. Now, it's a big thing, which I'm saying because so many people are reporting about it. But problem is that one news outlet publishes a post which is not based on facts. The post or the video attracts views. Then other social media activists, YouTubers, for the sake of views, start making videos. They don't care to verify. I think that the news about alleged attack by Tigray fighters from Sudanese territories in Homera is part of propaganda. Propaganda launched by Prosperity Party backed people. And they are already they're spreading propaganda now. You know that one senior PP propagandist uh, claimed that a Fano commander had been killed. A Minilik brigade Fano commander had been killed. That Fano commander appeared today. He said that he's alive. He has published a video. I shared that video an hour ago. You can watch the video on the channel. So, propaganda being spread. That is why I'm saying, please be careful. Don't believe whatever is being said. Try to verify, try to demand verification and evidence from people. It took me more than 12 hours to confirm Tigray fighters' involvement. No, Pajit. That's what I'm saying. I could not confirm Army 70's attack in Homera. It took me around 12 hours to confirm TDF's involvement in Wollo. I took my time, and when I was convinced, though evidence is not the smoking gun type of evidence, we could not find that type of evidence, but the evidence which I have received from the people, from the sources, I think it's enough to conclude that Tigray fighters are supporting Fano fighters in Wollo. But again, smoking gun type of evidence is missing, but it might come out soon. So we should not propagate whatever is being said. News about alleged TPLF's attack on Volkai, on Homera, is fake, not confirmed. Brian Ipsa joined too. Brian is also a member. Special welcome, brother. We have Brian, LM, Peace and Love, Aman, four members who have joined tonight. I have around 40 members, I think. Kasete Solomon joined after some time. How are you, Kasete? How is peace and love? As Michael says, you're just validating PP's claim. What are you talking about? PP propagandists are claiming that attack happened on Homera by Tigray's Army 70. I am saying no such attack happened. Dan Yacobe says, what will be the role of Sudanese parties in the war to come? Well, they'll play a key role, by the way. Brian Hele joined too. Thank you, Brian, for appreciating me. Now, let me speak for a few minutes about Fano's next plan. If you allow me, I'll speak for a few minutes and then we will wrap up the live chat. Let me give a quick answer to a question. According to some pro PP activists, Eritrea say okay to negotiate due to pressure by PP. Well, I explained that in a video that PP propagandists are twisting a statement issued by Eritrean embassy in the US. Let me welcome Solomon Tika, a member who joined after a long time. Welcome, Solomon. We have One Love too. How are you, One Love? So, Eritrea isn't going to negotiate with Ethiopia about Assad. Even if negotiations happen, Eritrea won't allow Ethiopia to set foot on Eritrean territory. Why? Because there is very high deficit of trust between Eritrean and Ethiopian leaders. Abiy's argument about having historic about historical rights to gain access to sea now have made Eritrea uncomfortable. That is why they don't trust Abiy. They won't talk to Abiy. If they do talk to Abiy, they won't agree to any deal with Abiy. That is why I think that Abiy will have to back off or tensions will rise. Now, let me speak for a few minutes about Fano. What is Fano's next plan? 4 days ago, they launched their well-coordinated attack in Wollo. Obviously, they'll try to control Wollo, but what will happen in coming days? Tafra Mamu and Abebe Fantao in some interviews explained that other Fano chapters will also join. They will also conduct Minilik Brigade like operations. When will they join? How will they join? Where will they carry out attacks? Obviously, that has not been disclosed so far. But the position of Fano planners is that other Fano groups will also carry out similar operations in their areas. What I have learned is that we could see a major attack by a Fano group in coming days. Which Fano group? Shoa, Wallo, North Gondar, South Gondar, or Gujjam? Gujjam. What I have learned is that Zaminakasi and Asrasmare Demte, Zinabo are making preparations for a major attack. Wallo type attack. Interestingly, in Wallo, reportedly, Tigray fighters supported Fano. Who will support Gujjam Fano? Gujjam Fano might not need any group support, but since these parties have jointly made a plan, that is why they're supporting each other. This Sam is very quick to get to the point. Hola, Roma Liberation Army, yes, reportedly, Roma Liberation Army could be involved in Gujjam Fano's operation in Gujjam. And by the way, Zameen Kasi a few weeks ago was accused of being in contact with Jalmaro, Humsa Dereba, Ola chief. Though Ola chief denied reports, he gave an interview. Humsa Dereba said that he was not in contact with any Fano commander, but these people will never acknowledge their contacts. Eritrea will never acknowledge that it is in contact with Fano, Ola, TPLF. TPLF will never acknowledge its contacts with Fano, Ola. So these people are working in a discreet manner, but they have reached some understandings, they have made some deals, and so far they are committed to the deals. Tigray stood with Fano the way it was supposed to stand with Fano. Now it's Ola's turn. What will Roma Liberation Army do? Will it stand with Gujjam Fano? Will it support Gujjam Fano? What type of support will it provide to Gujjam Fano? That we'll see. Uh, Gujjam Fano, by the way, is not in need of Ola's support. Gujjam Fano is the most organized Fano in the entire Amhara region. They can be really a formidable opposition to Ethiopian National Defense Force. So you will gradually see more fronts opened by Fano fighters in coming days. One after the other, they will open new fronts. Now, ENDF is planning to protect Wollo. Fano slow down. ENDF had to bring in reinforcements from afar. If a new front is opened, exposed by Tigray fighters from Sudan or by Gujjam Fano, Ola, or by Gondar Fano, or by Fano groups near Sudanese border, ENDF will have to then fight intense battles on more than one front. So Ethiopian National Defense Force is really going to be tested in the Amhara region. One after the other, you will see more fronts. We are focused on Wollo so far, as if it's about Wollo, that everything is about Wollo. No. There are other attacks in the pipeline. But having said all this, you never know what these Fano, Ola, TPLF, and Eritrea could do. We were not expecting them to start a war in uh, Wollo. Why am I using this word war now? Because this is what Fano is saying. I mean, Tafra Mamu clearly said that we have launched conventional war. And situation, the videos coming out from Wollo are similar to the videos which we saw during Tigray war, when ENDF soldiers used to be taken prisoner by Fano fighters. Attacks used to be very fierce. So we're seeing same type of escalation in Wollo. Why? Because now the attacks are being carried out by hundreds of fighters. Now, it's not that a few dozen guerrilla units are operating. Panos are definitely operating like small military units. I think we should monitor what's going to happen in Gujjam in coming days. But as I said earlier, Ethiopian National Defense Force failed. Ethiopian uh, intelligence agency failed. It had no clue what was being planned by Fano, Ola, TPLF, Eritrea, and Volo. Their intelligence failed. Maybe the armed groups have another surprise, another trick up their sleeves. But what we have learned is that next attack could be in Gujjam. Just 10 more minutes. I am here with you. Then we'll end the live chat. What about drones? Yes, Backstube is asking a relevant question. I don't think that Ethiopian Air Force is using its best drone so far. I analyzed pictures of a drone strike, which happened in Sanka, and I said that local drones are being tested. Local drones with limited accuracy, with less ammunition, are being tested. Obviously, the drones are tested during wars. The tests could be deadly, could be dangerous, because if drones don't hit targets, people could be killed. So, Ethiopian Air Force isn't using its best drones. Why? Two reasons. Either it's not taking Fano's offensive in Wollo as a serious threat. It's using only local drones, but once things get out of control, we could see deployment of the modern ones too, those which smoked Tigray tanks and artillery during war, or the collection of intelligence which is needed is missing. Drones have cameras, definitely. They can capture what's happening on the ground, but you need to have information about the whereabouts of the fighters on the ground. I mean, a TB2 cannot be used just to hit an unknown Fano fighter. TB2's ammunition is very expensive, by the way. So you need, that is why the Ethiopian military will use TB2s once it gets accurate information about the whereabouts of top tier of Fano. I think that ENDF is lagging behind in terms of intelligence collection. Maybe that is why Fano fighters are hesitant to enter Dasi, to enter Cambodia. They're operating in the outskirts, in rural areas, in the countryside. They don't want to expose themselves to drones. Once they're in cities, they'll be vulnerable, but people will also be vulnerable. I think that ENDF is holding back. I don't think it has deployed all its strength in Wallo. It has lots of tricks up its sleeves. It perhaps think that it can easily counter Fano, that Fano's offensive is just a flash in the pan. It will easily control Fano's attack. So we'll have to, I think, wait for a few days. Beetham says, is the North Alliance would be announced publicly? Well, I don't think. I don't think. I mean, even a layman knows that such things are not announced. They won't announce it. They will never announce it. Mini is asking question about Ola's attack. Well, Ola has been intensifying its attacks in Oromia recently. Uh, I was going to do a video on that yesterday, but I could not. Hopefully, I'll do a video on that tomorrow if I get verified information. If you have an information, piece of information, you can reach me to my Gmail, sajid67200. Otherwise, I would request you to do one thing. Please help me in covering the conflict in Ethiopia in a neutral, unbiased manner. Yes, I make mistakes. I make corrections too. All that is possible because you people help me a lot. No matter how much I try, there is always room for error. It happens because in Ethiopia, whatever is happening now is happening behind closed doors. Nothing is being said publicly. Alliances are being formed. Warlike situation has unfolded in Wollo. In other countries, Ethiopian future is being discussed, but officially nothing is said by the players. That is why rumors are abundant, claims are abundant. You people know local languages, you have your connections, you can verify things. Help me in covering the conflicts in an impartial and neutral manner. You have your loved ones in Homera, you can contact them. What happened there? Any attack there last night? You can verify. And those who reported about the attack, you should question them that why are you spreading lies? So play your part in ensuring that we cover the issues in Ethiopia, in Eritrea, in a manner that people are not deceived by anyone. Thanks for watching, viewers. I think we should end the live chat. It was good to be with you. Always good to be with you in live chats. Uh, I think I have to work more now. I have to do 3 videos, then a live chat because of the situation. But jointly, we'll ensure that everything is covered on My Views and News, and people who follow My Views and News, they're not disappointed. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, bye bye.